Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at my team and going into Game Week 17. But before that, let's have a quick look at my sponsor for this video. This video is kindly sponsored by OneFootball, a football application that you can download on your iOS and Android devices. So go ahead and check out on Google Play Store and the App Store. There'll be a link in the description below. OneFootball is the only app you need to follow all of the football actions around the world. News, videos, fixtures, scores, stats, and calendar to stay up to date with the latest Premier League transfers, rumours, and confirmations. As you can see on the video, I'm showing you guys one of the features where you can follow any team that you want. You can check out their latest news. There's a lot of stuff to actually go through and read. You can check out their season and how well they're doing, check out the table and their fixtures. You can check the squad. You can look at the transfer rumours and many more. So OneFootball, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. So before we go into Game Week 17, let's have a quick look at Game Week 16 and see how well my team has performed. I've got 57 points, above the average of 55, but I did take a -4 point hit. So basically my transfers were, I removed Jota and Harry Kane. I removed Jota because I heard that he might be on the bench, and obviously Harry Kane did not have a fixture. And I brought in Ronaldo, who scored the goal, got 9 points, and Bernardo Silva, who got 6 points because he got an assist from the penalty that he won. So the transfers were good, but overall my team didn't get above like a good above the average kind of points that I needed. I am just dropping it. I'm just dropping all the way to the 1 million mark. I'm just gonna try, and continue to play the game. I'm gonna, push onwards and see if I can get a good rank at the end of the season. If I can get top 100k at the end of the season, that will be fantastic. I guess the motivation is kind of like gone a little bit, but I am going to continue. There are other things that makes me more happy than playing this game right now, but I'm going to continue and I'm going to do my best to continue to make these videos no matter what. That's what we got to kind of do. It's just to continue, because there could be another, like a season that I could do really well, then it could all like, go into different levels. But yeah, let's have a look at the team. So Sanchez did not play because he didn't have a fixture against Tottenham. I didn't want to remove him for someone else, so I kept him. So Diaz got me a clean sheet, as you can see, 5 points against Wolves. Wolves did have Raul Jimenez sent off in that game. Trent with 9, clean sheet and bonus points there. He's just returning big every single game week. Great fixtures for Liverpool to continue doing that. Christensen was on my bench, but I had to, play him. There was a couple of players, as you can see, didn't have a fixture or did not play. So I needed to get Christensen off the bench, although I want to get rid of him, but I think I just got other problems in my team to sort out first. Livramento with 1. Yeah, I couldn't really do anything with that. There wasn't any extra players that I wanted. I wanted Livramento for the long run. And being on my bench is going to help me out. But there is an issue with him, as he got a problem with his leg. Mason Mount scoring a goal, but he only got me 6 points there, which is a little bit annoying. I would have thought that he would have got around 10 points because he scored a goal. But he's continued to do well. He's a big differential of mine. But I need more differentials in my team. I've got a lot of players here that, that is highly owned. Like Christensen doesn't really play that much, so I can't think about him as a differential. Bernardo Silva now is highly owned. Ronaldo. King is one of the differentials. Antonio is not. So I need to add more to kind of push onwards and try and get in a decent rank at the end of this month. That's what I'm trying to do. I've been around this position before last season, around the 500k, and I finished in the top or around 50k mark, which it wasn't too bad. And considering how the season is going, that's my aim right now, is to kind of like continue to push. Salah was my captain, like everyone else's. Bernardo was 6. Ronaldo scored a goal against Norwich. It was a penalty that he scored. Joshua King with only 2. Dennis got the points this time. And Antonio with 2. So that was my bench. Smith Rowe did not play, but he was on the bench. So it wasn't the best game week for me. Took a -4 point hit, which didn't help, but we're going to move on. So for game week 17, there is a lot of issues. And I haven't looked at a press conference yet or any other like latest news. But from what I'm hearing, there could be more postponements. So we've got to prepare for that. The best thing to do is just to be on Twitter, look at football news, anywhere you can really to get information. There could be more postponements. There are talks about the Manchester City game versus Leeds being postponed, but we don't know that. I'm not gonna like tell you guys that yes, this is 100%. Like there's other rumors as well, like the Leicester City versus Tottenham game that might be postponed. You just don't know. There could be other things as well. A lot of people are getting COVID right now, and the rates are going really, well, they are really high in England. So yeah, it's just going to continue right now. So we just need to kind of like prepare for any kind of situation. If you can't get like a starting 11 or something, if you only can get around 10 players, don't worry about it too much. I wouldn't want to take too many hits because we're going to get this again in the weekend and so on. It's not going to stop. So as you can see, this is how my team is looking like so far. I made no transfers yet. I do have a couple of players that can help me from the bench, although they're not the best like players to kind of get me a lot of big points, but they are something, right? And right now I've got Ronaldo. Is not going to play because his game against Brentford is postponed. Now we don't know when it's going to go. We don't know where it's going to be confirmed. But for now, I got to remove Ronaldo. I could keep him for the Brighton game, but this game could be postponed as well. It all depends on the situation in the training camp for Manchester United and so on. There could be issues in the Brighton kind of camp as well, so we don't know. So for now, let's just have a quick look at my team. Sanchez will go against Wolves. I'm hoping that he plays, but I think I heard something about still maybe playing instead of Sanchez, so just watch out for that. If that's the case, still not a big problem because Wolves, their best player Raul Jimenez is out, so that could, this could be a good chance for Brighton to keep a clean sheet. Trent against Newcastle, very good fixture for Trent to get big amount of points, big amount of returns. Christensen, I got to play him against Everton, although I want to remove him, but I've got other players that I want to get rid. Diaz, I just want to keep. I think Cancelo is out of a suspension, so yeah, Diaz is a good pick here. So I'm hoping they can get a clean sheet, get those points that I need. Bernardo Silva, hoping that he continues to play because he's on form. Salah is going to be my captain. I think he's got a very good record against Newcastle. Well, to be honest with you, he's got a very good record like for a number of seasons. So, he's just going to be my captain. I'm going to hope that Mason Mount plays. As you can see, when he does play, then he has a high chance to return. So hopefully he does because he could be massive for me for this week. Smith Rowe, I'm going to hope that he plays. This is a very good fixture for him. He was on the bench in the last game. Actually, when I say very good, it's not the best fixture, sorry. But the fixtures coming up is actually really good. So hopefully I can get some kind of returns from him. Antonio against Arsenal. I think this is a good fixture for Antonio. Antonio is a player that can score against big teams. Joshua King against Burnley. Good fixture for him. And I've got to remove Ronaldo for another player. As you can see, I've got a couple of players on my bench for this week that is going to help me out. So hopefully I won't need to use them. So I've got one transfer and I've got 0.4 in the bank. Now I could remove Christensen and go for someone else that is around 5.2 or below. But I'm definitely thinking to remove Ronaldo. Now Ronaldo's going to give me a lot of money. And there's a lot of talks about, bringing in Harry Kane maybe. Or Jamie Vardy. But I'm not convinced right now. So, my options and what I'm thinking to do and what I think that I might do is I might bring in Watkins. Watkins is 7.6, 8.4% owned. So, he is a big differential. A goal against Norwich is going to be massive. Good fixture. Actually, good fixtures for Aston Villa. And they are performing really well recently with the new manager, Gerrard. So against Norwich away and Burnley at home, I think these are very good fixtures for Watkins to actually return in. I'm not saying that he's been returning big lately, but there could be a big possibility of him to return in the next few. So I'm just predicting that he could do well. So Watkins is a player that I'm looking at. And, you know, if I want to bring in Ronaldo, I can just remove Watkins and bring Ronaldo in. So I don't know if I want to invest the rest of the money elsewhere right now. I like the midfielders that I have. I guess I can invest the money on my defenders. But for now, I'm just thinking just to do one transfer. Let's just have a quick look at Newcastle. The fixtures are not good for Newcastle because I would have picked Wilson there. Pookie is someone that I could go for. There's a couple of good fixtures there for Pookie. Main player for Norwich to get the points. Jamie Vardy was on my radar as well, but you know he hasn't played a couple of games, so that's a problem there. Jesus could be an option if he starts, but like I mentioned before, I think I like to kind of like get other players from different teams so I can like spread the risk a little bit. I'm not really sure who else I would actually go for. Maybe Chris Wood. He was a player that actually saved my season last season. He scored like what 20 points or something. He scored a hat-trick and an assist. I think it was an assist as well. Saved my season, got me into the top 100k in the last like 10 game weeks or something. I was pushing and he saved me there. Big differential. But I could do that again, but there was a little bit of a injury concern. As you can see, he only played around 59 minutes in the last game. So maybe if he's fit and ready, could be a good option as well. Big differential goes 1.3, but I think I might just go for Watkins because of their team is playing better than Burnley right now. There's Lukaku on this list as well. Let's just have a quick look. Played only 3 minutes, 45. So yeah, I mean he needs to get some games. He needs to play. So, but with that, there could be some risk there. So I'm thinking to bring in Watkins, and as you can see, I'll have 5.2 in the bank, and I could do a lot of things here. I could bring in Watkins, and maybe later on I can start remove like Christensen for James or Rudiger or something, just get main defender there. Or I could, you know, upgrade one of my midfielders. As you can see, I'll have like 9.6. I can try something a little bit different because I need to start bringing differentials if I'm going to push a little bit. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. Hopefully you guys will get this video around 2:30. Good luck. Watch out for the press conference. In the cup game, let's just have a quick look. I did win. Finally, I won something in my cup game. So I got another team that I'm playing. I'm just have a quick look at the person's the team. So he's got what 1, 2, 3 Manchester United players. Fixtures is postponed. Yeah, I'm looking good. I'm looking good to maybe get through to the next one. It doesn't have any Liverpool players. Interesting. Actually, he has one, but other than that, yeah. So hopefully I could do something there and you know have a good run on the in the cup. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope this video has helped you. I guess it didn't really because my rank is not that good, but you never know what can happen. I'm just going to continue what I'm doing and just enjoying Christmas as much as I can. And good luck, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.